Let's do a polynomial long division problem. That's a little bit harder. I'm going to take a practice C problem. This is the one we did in class. It is 8x to the fourth plus 2x squared minus 12x plus 9. And we're going to divide that by x squared plus x minus 3. So I will set it up just the way I did before. My divisor looks pretty good in terms of powers. I go from the squared to the first power to the 0th power. So my divisor doesn't really need any placeholders. So I have x squared plus x minus 3. And I'm dividing that into, excuse me, 8x to the fourth plus 0x cubed, because I don't have an x cubed in here, I got to put in a placeholder, plus 2x squared minus 12x plus 9. All right, so what term, when multiplied by x squared, is going to give me 8x to the fourth? Well, 8x squared times x squared is going to give me 8x to the fourth. So I look for where my term is for squareds, and I'm going to put 8x squared right up there, right above it. So I'm going to multiply 8x squared. Let's do it in green so I can just make sure you can see this. I'm going to do 8x squared times x squared, and that gives me 8x to the fourth. 8x squared times x is going to give me plus 8x cubed. 8x squared times negative 3 is going to give me negative 24x squared. Draw my line. Let's do a little bit of subtraction. 8x to the fourth minus 8x to the fourth is 0. 0 minus 8x cubed is negative 8x cubed. 2 minus negative 24x squared is plus 26x squared. And then I'll bring down my next term would be minus 12x. All right, so what term do I need to multiply x squared by to give me negative 8x cubed? Well, I need to multiply it by negative 8x. So negative 8x times x squared gives me negative 8x cubed. Negative 8x times x gives me negative 8x squared. And negative 8x times negative 3 gives me positive 24x. Yep, that's right. Draw my line. My 8x cubed, subtract my negative 8x cubed minus negative 8x cubed is 0. 24x cubed, x squared minus negative 8x squared is a positive 34x squared. And negative 12x minus 24x is minus 36x. Boy, I hope this is right. I think it is. Okay, and now I'm going to bring down my 9, plus 9. Well, it looks like I need to find something to multiply x squared by to give me 34x squared, and I think that is going to be a positive 34. So positive 34 times x squared again gives me 34x squared. 34 times x gives me a positive 34x. Something told me I made a mistake here. We'll find out in a minute. And then positive 34 times negative 3. Oh, that's getting too big for my brain here. Positive 34. So let's go here. 34 times negative 3, negative 102. So minus 102. I don't know, maybe it'll work out. Yeah, I actually, this is going to work out to be the right answer. So let's do my subtraction now. 34x squared minus 34x squared is 0. Negative 36x minus 34x is negative 70x. And 9 minus negative 102 is plus 111. So my answer is, this is my quotient, right there, 8x squared minus 8x plus 34. That's my quotient. I'm going to erase that box I just put around it. Plus, I have a remainder. And my remainder is negative 70x plus 111. Whoops. Negative 70x plus 111. So plus negative 70x plus 111 over my divisor, x squared plus x minus 3. So this is the answer to the problem. And just so we can make it a little bit more clear here, if I'm going to write over here on the side, if I had, well, what was the one that I did before? Well, if I had 73 divided by 4, I get 4 into 7 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 goes there. I do my subtraction, which gives me a 3, and then I bring down the 3. 4 goes into 33. Oh, what? It goes into 33 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32. So I have a remainder of 1. But I would write my answer 18 plus my remainder 1 over the divisor 4. So my answer would be 18 and 1/4. You always, if you're writing your answer, you always put your remainder over your divisor. So that is a little bit more complicated. Good example, though, of a polynomial long division.